Hey, these two metal pieces form a double-sided maze puzzle in the shape of a snowflake, and to solve it, we have to move the pieces like a snowflake falling from the sky, which is just back and forth. Let me show you how I did it. Taking a closer look at this one, we have two pieces of metal. One of them is labeled Hanayama, and the other one is labeled Snow. They each have this button on it, so we can't just pop it apart, but we need to get each button into a specific area of each one of the snowflakes. So, initially, we're going to start out with the Hanayama piece with the writing in the correct orientation, and then we're going to move both of these buttons to the center of each one of these pieces of metal. And it's actually quite simple. All we do is rotate this snow piece. Remember, Hanayama is properly oriented and facing us. So just like that, and both of them are in the middle. And now the next I guess objective would be to get this button up in this top right. All in the meanwhile, we're going to spin this snow piece around. So let's make sure that that Hanayama button goes in the top right, just like that, and then we're gonna spin that snow piece until both those buttons are side by side and they can move up and down a little bit. And then we're gonna move that button up a little more into that vein right there. It doesn't want to go in the vein, but just beside it, just enough so that we can keep on rotating the snow piece. So just outside of that end destination. And then we rotate it a little bit more, and that'll allow us to get both these buttons in those holes, and then we just simply take it out, which should be quite simple. There we go. And that is how you disassemble the cast snow puzzle. So this puzzle does remind me a little bit of the cast left puzzle, which is a lot more difficult. This difficulty for the cast snow was only 2 stars, but the cast left, I think it's a 5-star or 4-star, and I do have a video on that, so I'll make sure to link it so you can check it out. So to put this one back together, we're going to keep this Hanayama piece aligned in our left hand, and just remember that this extra button on the snow piece has to go into that piece right there. So if we just get that aligned, and then this other piece probably won't fit in, and that's just because we have to spin this snow piece around, and just like that. It should fit right in. There we go. So now what we need to do is, with the Hanayama piece facing us, make sure we slide that down just a touch. Enough that it allows us to move the snow piece around. And then once both are aligned side by side, push down this top notch just down a little bit, kind of just above that second vein sticking out to the left. That'll allow us to keep rotating the snow piece until everything's in the middle. And when everything's in the middle, there's a little notch right there, which we're going to try and push this Hanayama piece. So we actually just spin the opposite direction. And as we're doing that, we want to make sure that the snow piece is going back into its little home there too. And it did. So that is how you reassemble the cast snow puzzle. Thanks for watching. See ya.